Hi, welcome. I see we have you in today for ball therapy. Great. Well, come in and have a seat and we'll get started. Ball therapy is a revolutionary new relaxation technique guaranteed to help you relax, be in a better state of mind, and even help you sleep. Oh, it's not a officially approved medical procedure yet, no, but we're working on it. So, what did you hear about us? Oh, on our TikToks. Oh, great. I'm glad. Ball therapy is going to be very big one day. We can just feel it. So what brings you in? Is it relaxation that you need? Are you stressed, anxiety, trouble sleeping? All of them. Oh, okay. So we're going to have to do the whole package today. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 sets of balls plus the triple balls. Are you up for it? I mean, it is a lot of balls, but you do seem to need a more intensive ball therapy. Okay. Well, let's get started. I think let's start with something easy. We're going to start with the small balls. Okay? So, the point of these is to just hold them in your hand. Okay? And you're just going to roll them around. Just roll them around like this. And while you do that, your mind drifts and drifts and drifts. And while it drifts, you can relax. Let go of your anxiety. Let go of your stress for the day. Let go of all your problems. Now, these are made of stone, so while they are small, they're a little bit heavy. But they have a good hand feel. They're not too big, so pretty much anyone can use these. Do you want to give these ones a go? Some people do find the sound that they make a little not so pleasant. Doesn't bother me. I like the clicking that they make, though. And that's the nice part about ball therapy. So you can find what works for you. It's also great for hand strength and dexterity. So you want to try the stone balls. The stone balls. And you can go as fast or slow as you want. So going really slow can be quite difficult because they can just get kind of stuck. Unless you have some momentum. I'm going to go a bit faster. What do you think? You want to try the ones? Small balls? Oh, here, take them. I'll grab a different set. Let's see, you know what? These are some of my favorite. These are acrylic. And I like these because they're pretty smooth and they glide really well. And they're kind of quiet though. They don't really make a noise unless you really like put it up to your ear. Now these are a little bit bigger. Okay, a little bit bigger. But they're great if you need to be discreet. Maybe you're at work and you need to do a little ball therapy at work. So you can just pull these out of your bag or out of your desk. And you can sit at your desk and you can do a little ball therapy. Just a little hands-on work. And they're clear. Perfectly professional. You know, it's an innocuous set of balls. Very, very easy to use. Easy to clean if you spill them. And these won't break if you drop them. And they look like glass and they look pretty cool. Then you can try these and you can feel like you're David Bowie in Labyrinth. It's a great movie. Everyone can play around with that. What do you think? The clear balls have some interest for you. Okay, so here, take the clear ones. And while you spin those around in your hand, let's just talk. And I'm going to play with what I like to call the squish ball. This is a squish ball, which is basically a ball of squish filled with little balls. So there's just all kinds of balls. It's just balls on balls on balls on balls. In fact, I have 2 squish balls. See? 2. So I'm going to play with the squish balls while you play with the acrylic ones. And I want you to just close your eyes, unless you feel you need them open for the coordination of playing with the balls. And then just roll them around in your hand and relax. And while they roll in your hand, let go of the stress of the day. Let go of your anxiety and just feel the balls in your hand. And just relax and relax and relax and play with the balls. Ball therapy will make you feel better. So just keep playing with it. And just roll them around in your hands, unless you want to play with the squish balls, which give you a little more texture, a little more feel, as they squish, squish, squish around your hands. Just relax. 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 Let the balls take away all the problems of the day and just squish out the problems and squish out the stress and squish out the anxiety as you roll the balls around in your hand, and just let the happiness and the relaxation in. How you feeling so far? Good. So we're done with the squish balls for now. I want to bring us back to a more meditative state, and the squish balls can be a little too exciting. So, are you done with those acrylics for now? Okay. So I want you, we're going to do a little stress reduction ball therapy. So what I have are 3 different balls here of different firmness. So we have this gray one, which is quite firm. Okay? It takes a little more grip strength to squish it down. Okay? I mean, you can still do it. It's not overly hard. But this will help you squeeze out all those frustrations of the day. And then we have the purple one. This offers a little less resistance. And then we have the teal one, and this is a little more squishy than the purple. So, which one would you like? Or you can play with all 3 balls if you'd like. Or you can play with just 2 balls, or you can play with just 1 ball. Or you can play with 1 ball, and then another ball, and then the other ball. It's up to you. Any ball you want to play with. What do you think? Teal first? Good choice. You play with the teal ball. I'll play with the purple ball, and we'll put the gray ball to the side for now. Alright, so here you go. Here's the teal one. Good. Alright, so let's take it in our hands. Let's just squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze it. We'll feel the firmness of the ball in our hand. Get to know the ball. Wrap your fingers around the ball. Squeeze the ball firmly. You can also squeeze it just gently. You can just squeeze it little bit, little bit, little bit. Squeeze it like that, squeeze it like that. Or you can just hold the ball. It's up to you. It's your ball therapy. It's a lot of fun. So why don't you count with me? A 1, a 2, a 3, and a squeeze. Okay? We're going to squeeze out those frustrations. Any frustration that you have, bring it to the top of your mind. Alright? And we're going to squeeze it out from the ball. Okay. Look at me. A 1, 2, 3. And squeeze, squeeze, squeeze that ball. Good. Let's do it again. 1, 2, 3. And squeeze, squeeze, squeeze that ball. Squeeze that ball. Squeeze that ball. Good. One more time. 1, 2, 3. Squeeze that ball, squeeze that ball, squeeze that ball. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Good. Are you feeling any better so far? Yeah? I'm telling you, ball therapy is the best therapy out there. Oh, and you know what can make ball therapy even better? Relaxation. Added in with a classy candle. Classy Chai by Maison Glow. It smells great. Here. So why don't we light this? To help with the relaxation. There we go. And now the sweet scent of Classy Chai will aid in our ball therapy. Now we're going to move on to some more advanced balls here. And these ones happen to be a favorite of mine. These are the wooden balls. Now, I appreciate the wooden balls because one is slightly bigger than the other. They take a little more dexterity to use, but I do enjoy the way they sound against each other. And the wooden tap, 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 tap. It's very soothing for me. So I like the wood ones. They're fun. We can get you a set of your own if you'd like. We sell them at the front desk. $29.99 for the pair. Well, hopefully, once ball therapy is recognized as an approved medical procedure, we will be able to get these covered under insurance. But for now, unfortunately, we do have to sell them at a retail price. But as you can see so far, ball therapy is extremely effective. Aren't you more relaxed? Aren't you more calm after squeezing all that stress on those balls? Just squeezing the stress away, letting the balls take all your frustration. Yeah, it's very helpful. And the wooden balls, well, these ones are they're just fun, relaxing. The wooden balls are my favorite. But you know what? I'll let you take these wooden balls home today. Well, you can choose. You can take the wooden or you can take the acrylic. I'm going to keep the stone balls. I don't feel like those were a good fit for you. Maybe they were too firm. That happens though. Not all the balls are the same. You know? All the balls are great. All balls are great balls. But not all the balls are the same. And they're not all right for everyone, you know? It's preference. I like these wooden balls. I also like the acrylic. But the stone balls have their place. Personally, I'm not into the squeeze balls. I like the ones I can roll in my hand more. But that's for me. For you, your ball therapy might take on a brand new transformative state. You might see the whole world as one giant ball, which it is. And you might just be content and treat the whole world as ball therapy. You never know. Would you like to play with the wooden balls? They're quite fun. Yeah? Give them a shot. And we'll just let those roll. You know what? I'll play with the acrylic ones. And we'll just sit there and we'll just roll the balls in our hands. And we'll just think about nothing. And we'll relax. We'll let the balls take away all the worries, all the stress, everything that we don't want in our lives. We let the balls take it away. And as we roll the balls in our hands, those worries, that stress, that anxiety, it gets smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller until it eventually disappears. And then you're are at peace. Now, I highly recommend when you're in bed at night, you do a little ball therapy with the wooden balls, if you'd like, and you just lay there with your eyes closed, and you just roll those balls in your hand, and as you roll them, you'll begin to drift, drift, drift away, and eventually you'll stop rolling those balls in your hand because you will have fallen in to a deep, wonderful, restorative sleep. How are you feeling? More relaxed? Good. I'm glad. I'm telling you, ball therapy will change your life, change your entire perspective on the world. The ball is good. The ball is love. The ball is life. So here, take the wooden balls home, and I want you to do at least 20 minutes of ball therapy a day. That can be sitting on the couch and just rolling them in your hand, doing it, maybe going to bed a little earlier and just doing 20 minutes of ball therapy while you lay in bed. You just lay there. You just roll them in your hand. You roll and you roll and you roll. And as you roll, eventually, you'll just fall asleep. It'll be beautiful, perfect sleep. And everything will be better in the morning. All those stresses, all that anxiety, all that worry, all that anger, fear, everything bad, everything negative gone because of the power of the balls. Are you feeling better? A little bit sleepy? Well, that's okay. You can go to sleep here if you'd like. Plenty of patients do. Or you can go home and just take the balls and roll them in your hand until you fall asleep. And you will sleep so perfect, filled with beautiful dreams. You have the most wonderful, 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 wonderful night. So go home, get some rest, drink plenty of water, play with your balls. Don't forget, play with your balls. And we'll see you soon. Make another appointment at the front desk when you leave. I think you could use at least 4 more sessions of ball therapy. Bye-bye.